Good afternoon, teacher. And now I'm going to talk about the Unit 3, which focus on the story of money and better, and also the communication skill we learn in this unit. To paint this thing about something we use every day, money. And today we use money to buy almost everything, but this way not always the case. Long ago, people didn't use coins, bills, or credit cards. Instead, they use a system called barter. Barter is the exchange of goods or service without using money. People exchange with things they considered valuable. For example, a farmer clothes trading vegetable for clothes or animal for tools. And these systems worked because communities were small and people produce many of the things that they need. And so butter had many problems. One of the biggest problems was that both people needed to wonder what the other person had. For example, imagine you have apples and you need shoes, but the shoemakers don't know want the apples. In this case, trading becomes difficult because of this problem. Societies needed a better system. In this how money appeared. Money made trade easier because it became a common value that everyone accept instead of exchanging words directly. People could sell their products for money and then use that money to buy what they need. And first, the money exists in the form of coins made of metals such as gold and silver. Later, paper money appeared, which made transaction easier and fast. As time passed, technology continued to change the way we use money. We moved from cash to credit cards and debit cards. Today, we also use electronic money, mobile payments, and only banking in many cases. We don't even need physically money anymore. Um, will exchange and make life more convenient. They have also created new problems, spending too much money because money is now easy to access. People some things feel without things, for example, using a credit card and feel easier than using cash. And this can lead to the unnecessary express. For this reason, the unit highlight the importance of saving money. Saving helps us prepare for the future, emergence, and the long-term goals. Interest the audio suggests that in some situation we could return to the idea of better. For example, people can exchange skill of service without using money. Someone could teach English in exchange for helps with technologies or repairs. This idea encourage cooperation and reducing unnecessary spending. Now, I will talk about the communication skill we learn in this unit. First, we study intonation. Intonation refers to the tone of voice we use when speak. It helps in listening, understand emotion and attitudes. For example, the same sentence can sound happy, angry, or surprised depending on the tone. Good. Good intentions is very important. Is presentation because it keeps the audience interest and helps communicate emotion clearly. We also learned about empathic stress. This means empathizing the most important words is a sentence. When we stress our words, we pronounce it louder and longer. This helps the audience understand the key message. For example, I didn't say you stole the money. Depending on will word we stress, the meaning changed. Another grammar topic in the units was comparatives. Comparatives allow you to compare these two things and express superiority more than equally is SS. Inferiority is less than. And for example, this phone is more expensive than that one. This task is as easy as the previous one. This dessert is less delicious than yesterday's dessert. Comparative are very useful in everyday communication because we constantly compare products, experience, and opinions. Finally, we studied the pronunciation of numbers and price. This is especially important in real life situations such as shopping, banking, or traveling. Some numbers sound very similar. For example, is 13 and 30, or other is 15 and 50. And if we pronunciation them incorrectly, misunderstanding can help. And that is why clear pronunciation is essential. Yeah. And to conclude, this unit talk used two main ideas. First, we learned how money has evolved from to modern electronic payments. We also understood the importance of saving and using money responsibly. Second, we improve our communication skill, thought, intonation, empathic stress, comparatives, and pronunciation of numbers and praise. Understanding the history of money helps us prepare the present and think about how we use money in our daily life. Now, I would like to share my personal opinion about this topic. In my opinion, the evolution of money has made our lives much easier. Today, we can buy things quickly, pay only, and send money in seconds. Technology has made the economic faster and more convenient. So I also think that this convenience has a negative side because money is so easy to use and many people spend without thinking. For example, when we use credit cards or digital payments, we don't always feel that we are losing money. As a result, people can buy things they don't really need. For this reason, I believe that saving money is very important. Saving helps you feel secure and prepared for the future. It also helps you reach long-term goals like education, travel, or starting a business. And I also find the idea of butter very interesting. Even though we live in modern world, I think barter can still be used in something situation. For example, people can exchange skill, acknowledge our service. This can help communities become more cooperative or supportive. And another important idea is learn how to use money responsibly. In my opinion, school show them more about financial education, budgeting, and saving. These are skills that these students will need in real life. And to conclude, I believe that money is a powerful tool, but we must use it wisely. If we learn to spend it carefully, save regularly, and have others through cooperation, we can have a better and more balanced life. And yep, and now I talking about the simple recommendation to save money. Make a budget without how much money you earn and how much you spend each month. This will help you identify unnecessary stress, avoid impulsive purchase before buying something. Think about whatever you really need, and it waiting 1 or 2 days can help you decide better. Save part of your income to reduce to, re- to reduce avoid too much on fast food, subscription you don't use, or is my daily purchase. And other can we comparative price before buying. Check different stores to find better deals. Yeah, but other can we bring food or drinks from home, use a shopping list, and going to the supermarket with a list prevent you from buying things you don't need. Yep. Other can we set saving goals? Having a goal such as buying something important or traveling motivation you to save money. Yeah. And the other can we look for a way to extra income? You can sell product, teach class, working online, or smart a small business. Yeah, or can we avoid getting into too much debt? Use credit cards or loan responsibly to avoid unnecessary instant payments. Okay, and now saving a money does not mean stopping enjoying life. It means learning how to manage what they have better, and this is necessary for your future, because you when you when or you can emergent, you need money for emergence, um or need for other occasion when you need. and in this unit, they a lot teach for how you save your money, and you're working for you have a money, but the money um live more fast in of your account. mm, but is the problems, because you buy the clothes, you buy the food when you eating in your house, when you have a clothes in your closet. And yep, I think is there really unnecessary buy the things I don't necessary in the moment, but you think the better for buy it, because probably you put a one time this clothes, and anyone put, and and this very I'm very proud for you. And yeah, thank you for you pay attention.